Hello and welcome back. So we are, well, we're looking at the map here. It looks like there's 3 areas and, oh, yeah. So it's kind of like 3 areas. There's the tower here, the main building, and these 2 little outposts with drones in. And we found out last time that, no, you can't artillery them, it just deletes them if you do. So, I mean, we'll definitely kill them, but they won't drop anything. So we want to be a bit wary of that. Might try marching the knights over. God, we've got an injured one, haven't we? So I'm thinking maybe if we station the knights here. This one caught on a tree? Yeah, it's caught on a goddamn tree. Are they caught on a tree as well? For Christ's sake. It's not even touching a tree. How is it getting... How is its pathfinding screwing up so badly? I don't know these knights sometimes. They're really good, they're really powerful, but Christ alive, it's like they need you know, they really hate anyone being in their personal space, you know? Right. We had some stuff from last time as well, didn't we? Wow, we got a lot of ore. We got a lot. Okay. Before I go on as well, so I was going to mention it last episode, but I completely forgot. So if you are watching, thank you very much if you're subscribed. If you haven't, please, you know, do so now if you've got a moment, because we're currently approaching the 500 mark. If you can believe it, we're about to hit 500 at the time of recording. I think I'm in like the late 80s, going into the early 90s somewhere probably. By the time this goes out, because I'm trying to get a little bit of a, get a bit of a backlog going, because I want to take a week playing Space Marine 2. It will be on the channel as well, but I want to have like a whole week just blasting through the campaign. Okay, I think I can see it there. Let's try and... It's not happening, is it? And these didn't even attempt to help. Like, I'm still not sure how I'm supposed to, like, stop those. They seem to have way more health than I can get rid of in a single... Especially with this recoil, I mean, come on. I'm using my double jump as, like, an air brake, but it's still not really working. I've been told apparently if you crouch and move up to them, they might not see you. I've heard that as well. But I think that's a load of bull. Yeah. If any of you know like an actual genuine surefire way to actually get rid of those, like to destroy them and acquire the loot, because I mean, as we found out last episode, yeah, just shooting them with artillery just deletes them and doesn't leave you with the loot. Unless that were a glitch, but I don't know. Honestly, with this game, I don't know sometimes what are glitches and mechanics. The only time I've successfully got one, I think, was it happened to fly past my my base. It was pretty close, and so it got rinsed by the CIWS turrets. So that's the only time I've ever got them. But anyway, yeah, back to... So, we are about to be hitting 500, if you can believe it. I mean, I certainly can't. I think I've gone up by since last year, because I think it all started really going nuts when I hit 100 subscribers, and I put out a video, like a special 100th subscriber episode on Don't Starve. You know, how long can we survive in, you know, can we survive 100 days and don't starve? The only video on my channel to get 5-figure viewing numbers. I'd hit, you know, sometimes I'd got videos getting like a few thousand viewers before, which was a rarity, but I'd managed it a few times with my High Fleet series, with the Company of Heroes playtest I did a look at. So I'd managed 4 figures, but first time I'd hit 5 on a video before that. But then, after that, obviously that translated to an absolute ton of subscriber numbers. So I think within a few months I'd then done a 200 and 300 subscriber special, again in Don't Starve, the second one getting like 2,000 or 3,000 views and the last one getting a couple hundred. So while I've got you, if you're watching this, if you can think of something for a 500 subscriber special that you'd like to see. Oh, I don't actually need to open the window here, I can just look at it, and I apparently just reach through using magic. Nice, saves me the convenience. Well, anyway, so yeah, if you can think of something you'd like to actually see as a 500 subscriber special, just leave it in the comments, I do read them all. In addition, if you aren't subscribed, like I say, great time to do so. You'll push me over the 500 mark, so greatly appreciated if you do. But I'm open to ideas, because I would have just done another Don't Starve, but I'm kind of figuring out that, yeah, there's diminishing returns when you're doing long form series, which is why I've been quite amazed with the response to Infinity Siege here. Because it's a bit of a lesser known title. My only assumption is that there's not much competition on YouTube for this. I'm assuming that's how it's ended up getting the views it has. Because it must just be a case of there's probably only a handful of people playing it, especially doing very long form series on it rather than just quick looks at. But yeah, if there's anything you would... Oh, do I need to... No, let's not do that. Let's just blast the thing open, why not? So we've got some up here, there's some stuff down here still. There's some gear through here somewhere. Oh, it wasn't a gear chest, it was a cabinet, it looks like. Then I'll move up. Full? How big is this, then? If it's saying that that's full. Yeah, it did not look like it was that big on the table. Right. But yeah, so... And I've been trying to think about it myself. I was half considering doing maybe... what's it? I had a couple of ideas. One of them was to maybe do another, like, survive for 100 days in something. But I would be thinking... I was thinking, what would I do it in? What other survival games have I got that I A, like, and B, I'm not awful at? I've been considering getting into No Man's Sky, so I was thinking maybe I could do that, but then it's like, the done thing at the moment is like survive for 100 days. How can you do that when it's like a galaxy full of loads of different planets that will each have their own individual day-night cycles? So that kind of poo-pooed that idea. I could still do a look at it though. But I think if I were going to get into it, they've just done a big update that's like upgraded the engine. But it's labelled as part 1, so if I were going to do any No Man's Sky on the channel, I'm like, I'd rather do it as like when we're on to say, you know, when part 2 of that update has been released. That would be quite, you know, nice to do it then. Oh god, this is going to be a squeeze, isn't it, this? Are we even going to have room for the objective item? I think we're already beginning to run out. Right, we're going to have to start thinking about sending some stuff up in drones. We've got a tower after this. And keep in mind, all this stuff is going to get duplicated at the end. This is going to be brilliant. But anyway, so I was considering them. Then I thought to myself, Skyrim. So I thought to myself, Skyrim. What about Skyrim? And I was looking for like different mods that I could do. I'm actually looking at someone who was putting together like a Wabberjack playlist. Hello. Oh, couldn't reach through the window and grab it. I wasn't close enough. So I was looking at this Wabberjack playlist and I'm thinking like, oh man, that'd be amazing to do on the channel. I'd absolutely love to do that. And it looked absolutely amazing. And they released it and it got taken down because it contained like apparently some third party paid for material that they weren't supposed to be releasing without like the permission of person and that, and so there were issues around that. God damn, we are going to be getting some stuff on this run. Right. Right. But yeah, so then I started looking for other mod lists, and I did eventually find one, but there's a new one coming out shortly, and I'm thinking, well, if I'm gonna go on Sky and go to trouble on modding it all, I'm gonna do it for when that comes out. Surely that's what I want to do. It's something called Nolvus. Looks utterly incredible. I'm just gonna have to shoulder this, aren't I? I'm actually struggling to get all this loot out, aren't I? I'm going to struggle. Right. So, yeah. But Nolvus, as amazing as it is, there's a version 6 of it coming out soon. It has its own installer and everything, making it really easy to put on. So I thought, okay, I'll do Nolvus 6 when it comes out. I could do that. And they did like some... what do you call it? They were like showing off trailers and stuff for it ages ago. So I figured, oh, that'll probably be out in the summer sometime. And I'll be able to just play it when it's fully finished and all that. Well, it's summer. And not out yet. So it's a bit like, that's a problem. It's a pretty big problem, that. Yeah, there's no way this cannon nexus is going in there, is there? Can this even like... I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4... I think that'll fit in a drone. Oh, mind you, we shouldn't put it in a drone. It's going to duplicate everything that's in the container at the end. This will direct recover it if we put it in a drone. So what we want to do, actually, is to say, drag all this rubbish out of here, make way, and stick the cannon nexus in. Right. There we go. Because it'll duplicate it, won't it? That risk incident will duplicate that now. Right. But anyway, so I was thinking Nolvus. But that's kind of... yeah. So that's kind of out of the way for a bit. Like that's not released yet, so I'm thinking, well, that kind of ruins that idea. And then I thought, well, maybe because what were coming out now? Yeah, there's been Fallout London released instead, so I thought maybe I could do Fallout London. Do like a playthrough, but it'd be quite long. If I were doing Facility Lost. Ah, he brought the miner. It's fine, it's done its job. In fact, stick one there. There's a load of trees there.
Facility deployed. Facility deployed. Facility deployed. Facility deployed. Combat mode activated.
But yeah. So I thought maybe Fallout London.
Outpost is under attack. Command mode activated.
Is it under attack though? Or that one guy who's...
Outpost is under attack. Warning. Outpost is under attack.
eh. Sod it. Couple of energy to just not have to bother with it, fine. So yeah, I thought Fallout London, but with Skyrim I could just do like a, ooh, can I survive 100 days and just kind of do it as just like a sandbox thing and not really care about the main plot or anything. But with London it's more like, no, it's kind of about the plot, isn't it? That's kind of the point. Now we've got these here. So if I were going to do Fallout London, then that would mean dedicating a series to it. And I can tell you now the problem with that, because you know, it's quite cool, you know, do Fallout and it's, you know, it's British and so on. So it'd suit the channel and suit me, but yeah, I think the issue is going to be with, I'd have to do a series, and a series means, especially with a Fallout game, it's a lot, that's a lot of episodes I'd be doing. The main issue basically being that between now and probably the festive period, I'm going to be looking at doing a series on Space Marine 2. I'm going to be doing Frostpunk 2. As bare minimums, there'll still be this running probably by then, because God knows this is a grindy game that's going to take me forever to beat. So we'll probably still be playing through this. I am wondering if I can manage to beat this in time for New Year's. Can I manage it? Oh my God, I am absolutely just drowning in stuff here. Right, most of what's left's on the bottom floor. The stuff in the other rooms is just white, just common tier crap. Just leave it if need be. Oh no, chasers! But I'm at the base, so they'll not be doing much here. Right, take that out, move that up. In fact, I think that needs 2 more at either side. So if I move this up here and move this here, I then need to create room in my backpack. Right. We've maxed it out. Everything else will have to go in drones. That's something as well. Are these 0 of 6?
Command mode activated. Combat mode
Let's
activated.
make some ammo. Right. Let's try and make sure the stuff we're taking out is like worth taking out. Guess. If we have to drop those, then we drop them. I don't really care. Take all the stuff that's not going to be tons of room and that, and okay. I don't send any more drones off. We've not really got much worth extracting on us at the moment. Right.
Command mode activated.
Are you kidding me that they're all...
Combat mode activated.
Are they just magazine dumping into nothing? Okay, I'm curious. I have to see what did they do? So it glitched out, like they were clearly shooting at him. Yeah, they were clearly shooting at that guy, and it was deleting their bullets. I saw that then. I'm not going to blame the cataphracts for that. I think it's this sodding tree. I bet it's this tree. We've got fuel as well, we can remove it. I think it was catching all the bullets somehow. Right, stuff, what is there? You know what this is? Yeah, it's that tech point that fell down from that guy. Soda, and we've got... oh, something over here. Vintage magazine, right, this is basically cleared out. Let's roll. Oh, that's not bad. Got some cool gear. Them cat things, isn't it? Yeah, there we are. Right. I think we'll grab some of this ore and we'll head out. Because there's a lot of ore here. Gonna grab, there we go. I really wish there were like an auto loot for ore. You just grab it as you went over it. So there's an absolute ton. And you need loads of it. You do actually need absolutely loads of it for building. Right. I mean, I bet if I went and rummaged through all the little bits of grassy areas as well, I'd find even more over there, but I'm gonna stick to the stuff that's easy to see out here on the like snowy plains and that. Right, anyway. Right, there's a tech point here. Now, is any of this worth actually extracting out? I guess there's like the armor and stuff, but it's not crazy important. Right, let's load up these. So what are we on? Well, actually, we are loaded up. Yeah, I'm looking at the 0 of 6, but that's for the artillery shells. Ammo boxes, as you can see on the sides, and the fact that we can't load any more in. Yeah, they're actually so they're full. Right. Get rid of some stuff. Right, I think we're ready to extract. That's something I can put all my ammo in. Where are we? Smart mortar.
Warning. Blizzard outbreak.
Right, how come?
Reduced.
So this is large and above. Ah. I should definitely do that from now on. I think at some point they started making it so that new turrets come with like they come pre-configured to what people have been typically putting them onto. Like, light turrets, actually this shouldn't be attacking small. So I think that's what my others are set to. Yeah, small, medium are actually turned off. So I think I forgot to edit those back in the, well, back in the edit. And they'll prioritise large ones. And then this. Did I press yeah, confirm on this? Right, good. Yep. Okay.
Command mode activated.
On that note, we'll head out.
Combat mode activated.
Right, recovery day. When recovery day ends, gain more gold, 200% of building materials worth. Enemies gain 30% more attack and HP. Oh. The thing is, I know that the other one was for valuables, and we don't have many valuables, but building materials we actually have a lot, because I'm assuming that means all components, all that sort of thing. Yeah. That's worth a lot more to us. That's a hell of a lot more. That's thousands, that. But at this point, enemies will have 90%, because we've already got one that adds 60%, 90% more attack and HP. So it's going to be like facing double the amount of enemies. And keep in mind that not only that, but we are probably going to end up facing bosses and things here, because we have extracted a lot of stuff. I mean, they've not troubled us so far. So I'm going to go for it. Sod it. We'll attempt. Since we've been having a fairly reasonable time lately, I think we can probably manage it. And we are leaving. This is going to be painful, isn't it? This is probably... Ooh, can we nudge that down one so that we're not facing a boss? It won't take much. I'd rather it be blues that we remove. So maybe like the data cables. Yeah, there we go. That's nudged it back. Now it's only adding extra for the building materials and things, so we can probably take these legendary armors and extract those via drone if we wish. That said, they're not going to really reduce it by much. Let's try anyway. Let's remove all the weapon mods and... Yeah, it's nudging it, but it's not... Yeah, I think if we wanted it to drop down to here, we'd have to, say for example, take something like this out. Hell, we'd have to take multiple of them out, you know. It's still really up there. It's not going to go down easily. And keep in mind, by taking these, we duplicate them because we've got these bonuses over here. Yeah. Increase the amount recovered for all purple quality or higher materials. We get bonus money for them. And then we get, yeah, we're going to get 300% of the monetary value. So, for example, that's 500. We'll get 2 of them. and we'll gain an additional 1,500 for extracting that cannon nexus. So yeah, we're keeping them all in. Well, like I said, we'll remove. What did we remove to just the data cable times 5? We'll take that out, I guess. There we go. Because it's not well, we'll lose the money, but it won't get duplicated anyway with the double reagents. So field storage, boop. We'll just manually extract it, I guess. Here comes the pain. Oh god, I am nervous about this one. We have a lot of materials available. We are ready for this, but Jesus Christ, I am still bricking it. Yeah. It's like, okay, it might be the case that it might be the case that it's like, okay, so what, we've got, you know, we didn't get to the bossing, but we have hit that second we haven't hit that second exclamation mark for the time we're staying. I'm wondering if there's going to be Kronos meat, and maybe that final stage is series, like when you're looking at the bar across the top that we were trying to nudge down then. I'm wondering if the final one is series, and maybe we're going to have to face Kronos. Yeah. Knights. This one that's a bit injured, I'm going to send over this way. This one I'll put over here. Put this one over this way. In fact, let's just put both these in the middle that need kind of reloading. We need to immediately get on our miners, so we'll put here. Put them where we usually put them. Here. And should we just slap one down over here? Because this usually gets blown up anyway. Right. They're all upgraded. That's a lot of our power gone already. We should have enough to build these bases though. We'll need a smidge more. Right. Now this tends to look after itself, but I am going to insist on. So firstly, we've got some Titan spikes here. So we'll put a Titan spike there, because we know we need one there. One about here. We know each of these we need about 4 guns, but there we go. Right, that's this sorted. Let's get this guy out of there, steer him around properly. I don't know why their pathing is so bad, but it is. Right. On that note, we need... I'm not going to put defences here yet, Instead, I'm going to put them over this side, and we're going to hope that in putting them here, we can kill all the enemies that are coming round here. We're going to need a lot of power for this, so... Why does it sometimes do this? Like, you have to like select something, then go back to the generator, and then give ourselves like just shy of 100 power, just so we can use it for whatever. Get cryo muzzles. I mean, I definitely held shift when I did that, but whatever. I guess it's just not feeling like it today. Right. So we're going to try and hold this side to prevent them coming down here. And I think that since they really bunch up here, that should work. Especially with all these machine guns. This front line, we're going to do this with. Really get that like pixel perfect on there. Just have to put these on the sides here maybe. Right, so then now that we've got our flanks secure, we can kind of put whatever's left into this. So we can have up to, let's see, 8 of these, so we can have about 4 on each side. So 1, 2, 3. Where we can do like 1, 2, 3, 4, something like that. We've got 1 spare. And then we're just going to fill it with an absolute ton of turrets. There's usually some along the sides here as well. So we'll get those there. I've got a freebie as well. Ooh. Right, I'm back. Random phone call in the middle. And we are good to go. I've lost my train of thought now. Oh yeah, I know what I was doing. I was waiting for us to build up some materials so that we can, yeah, deploy our final turret here. I guess we'll just put this down here. We'll build up some materials. Oh, and what we need to actually do is get out here. So these are a bit low on the ammo side and things. I mean, it's not a ton of ammo they're missing, but it's enough that I would be worried about sending them out to the front line, because they won't last as long before they need reloading at that state. So I'd rather just give them an ammo box full and not have to go out there for a while. That's electroshock, reload mods. We will. I mean, hell, I could even do the same with these. Let's do that. In addition, here we go. And of course, because I've nearly forgotten, now all of you, oh, in fact, yeah, them, confirm, direct fire, auto fire. These guys up here, same deal.
Facility lost.
Confirm, direct, auto.
Facility lost.
Facilities lost. It looks like we are looking at. These look to be holding pretty well.
Facility lost.
Yeah, we're losing the front line here. Right, I'm gonna start looking at. Will it let me do the convertibility? There we are.
Facility lost. Support building upgrade. Facility deployed.
I'm gonna start putting cryo muzzles on these already,
Building upgrade. Facility deployed.
as I can afford them.
Facility deployed. Facility lost.
So yeah, because that's gonna freeze them from doing damage.
Facility lost. Support building upgrade. Facility deployed. Support building upgrade. Facility deployed. Facility deployed. Facility lost.
Can I not change this one? Was this the freebie one that I placed? I think it was, wasn't it? Right.
Guardian.
Oh, that's a pulverizer. Kill it with fire. Oh, yeah, we're already losing a few of these. Oh, Christ. What happened over here? Everything's melted. Well, the knight's just staring at them. I think the mine are in the way. Right. I mean, they don't have to be in a perfect line, as long as we've deployed 4 of them in the general area.
Facility deployed. Facility
You know, they can be surrounding the knight like that if they need.
Facility deployed. Facility deployed. Facility deployed. Facility deployed. Facility lost. Support building upgraded. Facility deployed. Support building
Get those
upgraded.
cryo muzzles back on. How are we doing in the centre? We aren't really. We just aren't. It's like, how are we doing? It's best that we don't ask those sorts of questions here.
Facility deployed. Facility lost. Facility lost. Facility deployed. Lost.
Now let's start pulling these back a bit. This has been blown up. Oh, why are you? What are you doing looking over there now? Oh, and these have finally smashed through.
Facility lost.
which means this is now going to come under attack. Right. Right, where are we? There. 2, 3, 4.
Facility lost. Facility deployed. Facility deployed.
Right, so we'll finish building these now. The good news is we are making a ton of materials from all of this. That's why they've broken through here. All of these have suddenly run out of ammo. These have probably only got a little bit left. So they're smashing through the front. Knights need to pull back now.
Facility lost.
Here we're looking alright. Knight, what are you doing? He's just letting himself die. Right, he's killed himself.
Lost.
Right, that's why we're dying over here. There's 2 of these tank things arrived. You can see them there. They're going to be a pain.
Facility deployed.
Let's try and hit them with maybe a twin 105. Let's just drop that on them. Did it fire? Oh, is it because it's in right indirect fire mode? Normal shot. There, please. Also enable auto fire.
Facility lost.
I'm also fairly certain I configured these to not fire at everything. I'm going to have to rewatch the footage on that because I am certain that I did that. It only right, it's because I'll have selected multiple and I think it only applies it to one of them because they're different types of artillery technically. Right, I'll need to watch that in future. Right. Looks like we've lost another mech here. We have lost the side, which is pretty bad. We don't normally lose the side. That said, we can build it up pretty quick.
Facility lost.
Gimme.
Facility deployed.
Moving.
Outpost is under attack.
Right.
Facility deployed. Facility deployed. Facility deployed.
Okay, let me build there, let me build there. Just like wait a moment till there's no enemies, and there haven't been enemies for like a good second or two to get through there. Right, we're getting hit from the side here. This won't be much of an issue. .30mm turret's going to deal with this. We're going to just start rebuilding this behind them.
Facility deployed.
We also need to make sure we're restocking ammo. I haven't done that for a while, so I'll just do it now. There's part of your problem. Pulverizers. Right, the artillery's on direct fire. As you can see, it's turning around, and that's going to meet this in a moment. Hello! Ooh! Have fun! Right. That's taking hits on the cannons. These are having trouble getting through here, so this is nice and secure. We're going to need more materials, and we're going to need the apostle here dead before we can really rebuild over on the right side here. The centre line is holding. Yeah, now that that's pushing forward, that's going to get eaten up by the cannon fire. There it goes. The namesake of our base, tore it to shreds. I wouldn't mind switch to indirect and put a normal shot into here. I don't want to really lose this, at least not without them getting absolutely shredded. Have they run out of ammo maybe? Yeah, it looks like they have. Yeah, that's good number on them.
Outpost is under attack.
Punish them for taking that. Okay, when it clears up here a little bit.
Outpost is under attack.
Right, the front is holding. The left side has got issues, and we have, yeah, this apostle is about to basically go.
Outpost is under attack.
Let's go and deal with this. Hello. Let me just lodge myself against the artillery here. Right, that's doing fine. What about over here? Right, I think we're about to see a bit of a lull for a moment. In which case, let's get... yeah, we need to get all our turrets rebuilt.
Facility deployed. Facility deployed. Facility deployed. Facility deployed. Facility deployed. Facility deployed.
Their sword then. Left side, we need power.
Facility deployed.
Then we need turrets.
Facility deployed. Facility deployed. Facility
There, right.
Facility deployed. Facility deployed. Facility.
Moving.
Okay. That, hopefully, is enough. I've got some artillery shells now that I can go and pop into things. Right, that's looking good. About this. Good, good, good. In fact, let's take. I can't take shells out. Hold on. That's what I have to do. Oh, we lost some guns at the front. Right, when we've got enough resources, hit it. There we go. That'll reload this. I'm gonna get my hands dirty. I'm gonna have to get my hands dirty as well. I'm gonna have to. We'll hold the front. Command mode active. We have a lot of stuff coming through. They have immediately shredded everything on our sides. We've lost a lot of the guns here. What's left is out of ammo. We are desperately seeking ammo now. Yeah, we are just running out constantly.
Warning. Outpost is under attack.
Let's put some up here.
Facility deployed. Facility deployed. Facility deployed.
We can't go building outposts and things anymore now. This side's holding together. Here comes a pulverizer. This is why I didn't want those about, because they love doing that. They get right on your turrets and cause you an absolute earache and a half. Right, we'll keep putting turrets here to protect this flank. That should hold a little while. We'll have to hold another like few minutes. Right, let's put on the infinite ammo mode and go a bit nuts. Get off. Yeah, we're probably going to go here with about a minute left. I hate to say it. How are they on the top? Have they like got in through the bottom floors? They have, haven't they? Configure.
Facility lost. Warning.
All targets, just go nuts. Give them hell before we die. Is this where they're all at the moment? Reload it. I'll get rid of most of them. There's not actually long left. If we can hold for half a minute, we've got this. Give me the armour. Ow. Right. They got us. Our main issue is going to be trying to avoid the giant cube things that fall on us when the gun throws us about this much. As you can see. That and I'm nearly out of ammo. Z, X. Oh, they've killed him. Okay, most of them are dead. Be bloody careful, don't get squashed. I think we're just going to have to kite them around for 20 seconds.
Aircraft arriving in 15 seconds.
Ow! Okay, don't stop. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your ride is here. Time to
Ugh. Thing is, I don't want the aircraft to squash me either. Now, there's a real risk of being squashed out there. We didn't lose anything, but we didn't gain much from that, which is a bit disappointing.
Don't fret. There's always next time.
But we didn't die. The annoying thing is we must have been about 20 seconds off of finishing that. Ugh. That was awful. I think what we've learnt there is don't get too greedy, because we were just being overwhelmed by the basic enemies. It's not so much that we can't kill that many, it's just we can't feed the ammo into the guns fast enough to kill that many, seems to be the problem. We held out ages though. The base is almost capable of dealing with that kind of problem. Almost, but not quite. We've found out what that second exclamation mark on the tracker up at the top means, if you know what I mean. So when you're looking at the waves that you're going to face at the end, based on what you've put in your recovery container, right at the very end before you press the call fleet button on recovery day, the second one appears to be another wave of apostles. So that final one will be the boss. So we know now it's 2 waves of apostles and a boss. If we can... Now, there were no way we were avoiding that second wave of apostles then. Like, we'd gone way beyond that point. But we definitely got too greedy there. If we weren't dealing with the 90% bonus to enemy health and attack, maybe we would have easily been... I think we would have easily gotten away with all that then. It's annoying because it's like 2 hours worth of progress thrown down the pan. I think I'm definitely going to go back to the original strategy of just in and out, grab what you can, try not to push the base, because this area is much harder than previous. It's my own hubris that, story of Icarus comes to mind. Definitely, we got cocky, because I'd had a few good runs in a row, thinking, yeah, we're cruising through difficulty 2. We'll do difficulty 3. Oh, bonus enemy HP and attack, no problem. Give me all those resources, because I'm trying to build the base fast. No, we can't handle that many yet. Thing is as well, I'd just upgraded the base as well with auto loaders, so I thought the flanks would be able to take that kind of beating. Like, I figured it will take them ages before they actually get through our defences on the front line. And when they do, there might be only a minute or 2 left, and the base itself will easily be able to hold off that many. But I think the flanks aren't yet ready to deal with, say, apostles. Because the apostles came down, those flame apostles that basically just have all the guns, and basically blasted the right flank out of existence. They just cannoned all the machine gun turrets away. So, yeah. The flanks aren't quite secure yet. They are way better than they were. But they are not yet ready to just hold off apostles or anything. They might do it once before, or something. Before we start having reloading issues, but yeah. So we need to be careful. We shouldn't push it as hard. I'm noticing that the difficulty isn't having that big of an impact on the loot we're getting. We definitely got more on difficulty 3 than 2. Especially when we manually go into the houses. We're definitely getting way more when we manually go in places. But I'm not intending to manually go into many places. So I might just go back to difficulty 2. And just keep hammering on the, yeah. Or even difficulty 1, because it's not making the map actually larger. Like, the actual map isn't getting bigger. And it says there'd be more locations. There aren't. So maybe we just hit difficulty 2. Just quick loot some locations and do some quick runs rather than trying to push ourselves, because you want to go to everywhere and loot everything if your outpost can handle a big wave at the end. I think at the moment it might be worth just grabbing the odd risk incident here and there that duplicates some rare items, and then quickly getting out with a few rare items that we want duplicating and getting our materials that way at the moment. Again, just until we've maybe finished getting all these... I'm not going to say get every single upgrade on the base before we push it again, no. But I would like to have way more turrets on the side. I want to get to a point where we've more or less replaced the machine guns with CIWS turrets, I think, before we really hammer the city ruins. And I think we're probably about halfway on that, to be fair. Mind you, I think I ended up using all the components for for the auto loaders there. Because yeah, I think one thing I'm looking for now is loads of control modules. We need them for CIWS turrets and auto loaders. So we need it for both of those, so we're going to have to keep an eye out for them. Shop. Oh god though, the cost. Jesus. It's lovely that they're there, but we absolutely cannot afford those. Wait, did I buy small... Oh, God's sake, I just bought tiles. I thought I meant to buy the basic materials. Yeah, right. So yeah, this... Oh, that's nice. If I hold shift, I can see how many... Hey, if I shift click, it just buys them. That's kind of cool. 15 grand for them, 75 for that. God damn. Like, yeah, eventually I think you just want to get to a point where you can go into runs, come out with a load of gold and just wait for things to turn up here, maybe. It's not the worst idea. I'd love it if you could just buy everything in it want on this weird randomized rota though. If it were just there, available, especially the basic materials. I think they definitely should just be there. Right. Okay. Tech research. Yeah, that's gone up quite a lot. And soon we'll be through everything. But yeah, I'd like to get the next expansion, start sort of reworking the base before we start pushing it like that. I think it's just going to have to be something that we put a pin in. We can't push the base like we did then. I reckon if we'd have not taken that second risk incident that boosted them up to 90%, I think we'd have been fine. Risk incident, let's see what we get. Number, base materials, sure. I'm not really bothered about either, but we'll just go for one with the lower chance of death. High explosive data cables. We do need data cables at the moment. Okay, good. This one, right. We might get some better risk incidents here. Or not. Okay, death chance there is literally 1%, so we'll go with that. Last one. Now this can really give us some good stuff, this one, so let's see. We need some more of these basic things, so we'll get that. Capacitors are good. Oh, that's a flare. Yeah. Which one has the least risk of death? This one. I do want some automotive capacitors. Death chance is reasonable on that, 19%, but there's only a 4% chance it fails anyway, so yeah, I should get it. Right, job's good un. Right, minimum level 10, rating required 6 foul. Increase mission time by 1 day. Sure. Oh, is it just for one? Okay, we'll put Casey out on it. This one, loads of basic materials. One person, level 12. Just throw them on it. This one person. And yeah, I should also check the training, yeah, the drill ground, check the barracks, because I think we'll probably, yeah, they're closing in on it, they're nearly all leveled up. I think I have to give them equipment as well afterwards. Right, okay, that's going to do it. Too bad we didn't have an absolutely stonking amount of cash. If we'd have, there's the absolute possibility that if we had come out of that with all of that gold and all those resources, we might have been able to buy 2 or 3 CIWS turrets as well. Just with the money we would have got, we'd have been able to just buy a bunch of them from the shop, which would have been absolutely nuts. Like, that really could have sent us hurtling forward by a massive amount. Like, there's a reason why, you know, the risk incidents give you so much, because yeah, if you can do them, holy crap, you can power ahead. We'll just have to cool as jets for a while. Do a few quick runs on a lower difficulty. Build up a bit. And then when we can start doing those, like if we can get through that second wave of of apostles. But I think it's one of those, we're so close yet so far, because I think to do that with like risk incidents and things there, we would probably have to get some more advanced autoloaders. And we've just got to at some point face the fact that, yeah, we are absolutely chewing through ammo. We probably want higher damage weapons rather than having more weapons. Because we're probably wasting ammo just having like that many machine guns blasting away at them. It won't be efficient. Better to have like a couple of CIWS turrets rather than, you know, 4 or 5 machine guns, because they'll just do more damage. Right. Anyway, we'll see. We'll give it another go next time. Thank you very much for watching. This has been Outpost Infinity Siege. As I mentioned earlier, if you have any suggestions for a 500 episode special or something, leave them in the comments below. I do read them. And I'll see you in the next episode. I'll see you then.